Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Pisces? Seven of Wands, Leo energy at the foundation. Pisces, this is exactly what I was picking up for you based off of a pre-spread that I just pulled. You're making some sort of a plan, some sort of action that you're getting ready to take. Whatever this is has something to do with your stability, the foundation of your life. This is going to show up differently for all of you, but it could be based off of family dynamics, your living situation, your jobs, your careers, something that has to do with the stability of your life. However, there is an energy here, an opposing energy, that is trying to make you feel very discouraged, very overwhelmed. Oh, you're not going to be able to pull that off. How could you possibly think you're going to ever be able to achieve that? Something like this. But you're being called to really take a stand for yourself here, Pisces, okay? Keep persevering forward because you have a supportive energy coming through for you that's going to back you up. Now, the supportive energy, I feel, are spirit guides, ancestors, but those energies can also manifest themselves into your 3D environment, your everyday waking life, in the form of other people that come onto your path, quite possibly to give you some sort of opportunity, a way out. I just heard, pay attention, look for the signs, look for the synchronicities, look for the guidance. But you only need to be allowing people into your auric field, your energetic environment, that are looking to help you progress forward right now. Not individuals that are trying to pull you off of this path. Those are enemy energies. Okay, so no matter what you're being faced with right now, Pisces, you need to keep pushing forward. Look for the energies that are there to support you. All other energies must be pushed to the side right now, okay? What do we have at the sacral? 10 of Cups. Pisces, that is your energy right there at the sacral. So this is where this all leads. There's an energy of alignment here. There's an energy of happiness. 10 of Cups is the general picture of happiness. Whatever happiness is to you, Pisces, you're being positioned to be able to start heading towards this energy. But you must keep pushing forward. You must fight for this. This is also at your sacral position. So this is you fighting for this energy after a time of feeling very isolated. An energy of living in fear, something like this, based off of this 7 of Wands energy at the foundation. It's like you start to see another way. You start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You start pushing forward, and then you really start to see people's true colors. Like, wait a second. Do you actually not want me to be as happy as I can possibly be in this lifetime? These energies like, well, no, I just don't think it's a good idea. Right? They always have something to say, some sort of negative spin to put on your 10 of Cups, your idea of happiness. You're being called to keep pushing forward. Stay in a very optimistic energy. These energies want you to feel very defeated, but they want you to feel self-defeated. So it's an energy that they're projecting onto you, so you self-sabotage based off of your own lack of confidence. Very sneaky. Very, very sneaky. Planting little seeds of self-doubt. You sure that you think you can do that? Huh? I wouldn't do that if I was you. And you're like, oh, maybe you're right. And you don't really think about it because these energies are close to you. You just think they have your best interest in mind, just kind of built in. See, we're meant to think that the people closest to us have our best interest in mind. Oh boy. Unfortunately, this just isn't always the case, okay? What I'm picking up here for you, Pisces, is that this is not the case. Those closest to you do not want to see you elevate beyond their idea of you or their ideas that they have of you and your life. You threaten their systems of control. Wow. I'm seeing the Emperor face up in the deck. That's an energy of growth and abundance. Too many cards. 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. It's an energy of loss. Wow. And there it is. Look who decided to show up to the party. The Devil in reverse. Capricorn energy at the solar plexus. Just as I suspected. This is you leaving this obsessive, greedy, envious energy behind, taking the control and power back over your life, stepping fully into your confidence, driving forward, not allowing yourself to feel powerless or inferior to these energies any longer. Blocked solar plexus energy. These energies want you to sacrifice your own confidence to appease them. This has gone on long enough. You started to realize that you were living somebody else's life. You're just a supporting character, Pisces. You aren't the lead character in your life. This has all been illuminated to you. And it's okay, Pisces. This is what living inside the matrix actually is. You see, they don't want us to be the star in our own life, the lead character. We're meant to think that we're less than, that we can't achieve anything significant in this lifetime. So we're better off just supporting this person or that person because they're the real star. This is a complete illusion, Pisces. If you've been made to feel this way, just know that it's the absolute complete opposite, and I speak from experience because I have been through this, and I've encountered countless people who come to me for personal readings who are going through the exact same thing. The whole reason why you have been put through this karmic cycle of oppression is because you are the chosen one. I just heard that so clearly. What do we have at the heart? Queen of Pentacles. And there it is. In a complete state of disbelief. Like, wow, I can't believe this has been waiting for me this entire time. I just had to step into my power and take control back over my life, see my own self-worth. And now I've positioned myself to receive from the divine my spiritual inheritance. This is you realizing you were living inside an illusion, a karmic cycle of misery and lies. But here you are now in this very stable, secure energy, building for the future. This is all because you've held this vision, Pisces. You never gave up on yourself. There was always something inside of you that told you that you were destined for something great. You know, I remember before I was spiritually awoken, and I always had that inner calling. It was always there with me, no matter what I was going through. That's that tethered to the divine, tethered to God, your spirit guides. No matter what you go through, you always have that channel open to you to communicate when you're feeling lost or you're feeling hopeless. Your faith is dwindling. That voice has never gone away, Pisces. It's always been there. Think about that. Through everything you have ever been through, it has always remained. Sometimes it became very faded or it felt very distant, but it was always there. That connection has always fought for you. You see, before you came here, Pisces, you were sitting in divine headquarters with God and all your spirit guides, going over the plan. God said, my child, Pisces, when we send you down there, they're going to wipe your memory, but we're going to keep you tethered to us. So you'll always be able to come back home. And you're like, okay, easy enough? God's like, well, Pisces, you won't even remember this conversation because they're going to wipe your memory, so you're going to spend your entire life searching for something you don't even know what it is. But we have confidence in you, Pisces. You're a part of a collective of Pisces that are going to wake up. No matter how old or young you are, you're a part of the generation, a part of a group of Pisces that come online. When you come online, that tether, that connection, is going to zoom rapidly towards you because you're going to remember. This is you aligning with your higher self, Pisces. This is the energy that's becoming available to you. So I'm telling you right now, for all you Pisces out there that may be going through some darkness, some tough times right now, and most of you are, chances are you're not listening to this reading if everything is just rainbows and unicorns in your life. You're looking for guidance. Well, I'm here to tell you that as long as you focus on that tether, right? That connection, that light, you're going to make it out. In fact, the more you focus on that connection, start clearing out that channel, the sooner you can pull yourself out of this energy, because this is you strengthening your faith. That connection, that tether, that's hope. That cannot be destroyed. Nothing can take that away from you, Pisces. No matter where you are, no matter what you're going through, no matter how low you are, that is your way out. That is your faith. That is your hope. That is your connection. That is your one-way ticket home. Where is home? Well, divine headquarters. But while you're down here, home is you aligning with your higher self and remembering. Because it's all encompassing. When you do that and you remember, you have this awareness that no matter where you go, as long as you're in touch with that connection, you're always home. What do we have at the throat? Boom. There it is. The Magician. Gemini, Virgo at the throat. And this is you, remembering. You're like, oh my God, I'm so powerful. I can't believe it. It's always been here this entire time. Realizing you have all the elements you can manifest with ease. Once you step into this awareness that you're a high vibrational light being that was sent here by divine headquarters on a mission to do something very specific in this lifetime, all the elements become available to you because they were always really waiting there for you. You've just been inside an illusion, inside a karmic cycle, meant to think that you're not who you really are, meant to think that you were somebody else, meant to think that, been programmed to think that you're somebody you're not. The cycle is now over. You're realizing your potential, your purpose, or enough of it. We only need to know enough of our purpose and get working inside that energy. More clarity becomes available to us as time goes on. But I think to understand the full weight, the full capacity of our purpose and our being in this lifetime is far beyond what our minds can even begin to conceive, because we're all a part of this universal mechanism. We all play an incremental role. It's like we're all cogs on one big wheel. This is you turning all your visions into reality, Pisces, because you're able to concentrate now. You can actually focus on your creativity, your purpose. 10 of Cups at the sacral. That's what that energy is. You hit this 10 of Cups because you push through this 7 of Wands at the foundation. That 10 of Cups positions you to be able to step into this magician energy. The magician energy leads you to the Queen of Pentacles. And at the core of all of this is this devil in reverse, which is what you're really breaking free of. This is you waking up inside of the matrix, coming online. What do we have at the third eye, please? Judgment. Pluto, Scorpio energy at the third eye. Unbelievable. What a powerful spread. This is you coming online. Divine headquarters. Being alerted that you've woken up. You see clearly now. You understand. No matter how young or old you are, There's a whole collective of Pisces coming online. There's a lot of spirit guides and ancestors cheering for you right now, Pisces. I can hear it. I can see it. And this all happens when you wake up to who you really are. Clear out that channel, that connection you have. Pisces, I've been through this. I know this energy very well. This is why I can speak on it the way I am, with full confidence that this is very real. A lot of you will find yourself at some point in the future looking back in amazement, understanding that magic really is all around you. It's just all a matter of your perception, what you choose to believe, and realizing who you really are and what you came here to do. There's two sides to this judgment. There's the positive side for you, which we've been speaking about, and there's the negative side for these energies that will now have to be judged for keeping you inside a karmic cycle and off of your destined path, keeping you away from your light work, however that shows up for you. What do we have at the crown? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy right there at the crown. This goes along perfectly with everything I'm saying. This is you now receiving blessings from the divine. It's an energy of material strength, financial prosperity, because you're being positioned to make a real-world impact, functioning inside of your purpose, being of service to the collective, doing your God-given duty. You've come online with divine headquarters. The divine's like, hey, we've just been waiting for you to wake up. We can send you some pentacles now. And you're like, what? Really? They're like, yeah, it's totally easy. We just need you to step into your purpose and remember who you are. And there's a whole bunch of pentacles here waiting for you. It's not even a thing. It's actually already yours. You're like, oh my God, are you serious? They're like, yeah, you've just been asleep inside some karmic cycle. These demons, they just got a hold of you and told you that they were your parents and your siblings and your friends and your coworkers. But it was all just an illusion. It was all a lie. You're like, oh my God. And your life just completely changes, Pisces. This can happen overnight. I've seen it happen. I myself did this in my own life. All it takes is you stepping into your power and remembering who you are. You are the keeper of time, Pisces. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, you are. What do we have at the foundation, please, from the Occult Tarot? Oh, just as I suspected. Eight of Wands, Renove, Sag energy at the foundation. It's an energy of delays. Energies that want you to always hold off. Right, like I was saying. Oh, you sure you want to do that? I don't think it's the right time for that, Pisces, you know. I may just want to stay here. This person you're dealing with could have kind of like big pumped up lips, big ears, kind of a small forehead, which is telling me that maybe they don't have a lot going on upstairs. What do we have the sacral, please? The world, Vapula. Ooh. There's a lot of truth coming to light, Pisces. This all has to do with the fact that you're closing out this cycle. Here they are, and here you are. You're stepping into this Ten of Cups energy, alignment, happiness, harmony. And here they are. Pisces got away. We weren't able to keep them stuck inside this karmic cycle. And this is also an energy of the veil being ripped off. You seeing your world in a completely different light now. It's like your whole entire universe shifts. It really is the energy of a paradigm shift here that you have in your life. Again, I know I've said this a couple times in this reading, but I just feel very connected to this reading because I myself have gone through that. You just start to see really staple people in your life for who they truly are. You know, it can be an energy of you seeing, for the sake of example, your parents in a light that you've never seen them in before. You're actually seeing the truth around who they really are. This could shift your entire world. This happened for me. Once I saw the truth around who my parents really were, I stepped into a completely different timeline. I woke up to this lie that had been persisting for my entire life. I started to see them for how truly wicked they really were. And it doesn't have to be your parents for you. I'm just using myself as an example. But this really shifted my entire life. I started to wake up spiritually. I started to heal myself in all areas of my life. Everything changed. The epiphany happened overnight with one of my parents, and then it took a little longer for the second one. But After the first one, it was about 6 months after that I felt this burning need to start changing all these things in my life. And so I just completely went to work. And it was about 2 years after all that I found myself looking back and just not even recognizing my life anymore. Completely disconnected from those people that I once considered very close to me. A complete reality shift, a paradigm shift. Now, because I'm aware of what it took to do all this, I can actually see the necessary steps that one would have to take to do this in an even shorter period of time. So when I say you can do this overnight, it's very possible. You just have to know the steps, and this is why I'm here. This is my whole purpose for even being here. I had to go through that darkness so I can now share parts of my story, give you all some sort of insight on how you can move through this energy. But in saying all that, Pisces, simply put, you can turn around your entire life, change your circumstances in a way shorter period of time than you can possibly begin to even imagine. Once the paradigm shift happens, you're on your way. That's the hardest part. What do we have? The solar plexus? The Magician, Baphomet, right underneath Baphomet. Unbelievable. Stacked Baphomets right there at the solar plexus. This is an energy of domination at your solar plexus, affecting your personal power, affecting your confidence, not allowing you to show up for yourself in your life and your purpose, controlling the outcome of your life. What's interesting here is this is the devil with a depiction of Baphomet, and this is the Magician in reverse energy, because I read these as reversals with a depiction of Baphomet. So we have the Magician up right here, and this is read as a Magician reversal energy because it's a demon energy, a negative polarity. This is an energy of manipulation, not wanting you to recognize your potential and your worth, poking holes in your auric field, poking holes in your purpose, draining your energy out. This is also the energy of a sacrifice on this table. So for some of you, this could have been family members that did this to you. Power-hungry, demonic individuals that got a high from controlling you. Really, that's what a narcissist is. Controlling just to control. As a means to evade self-examination. Not wanting to look at themselves in the mirror. Very sick individuals that would rather bring sickness into other people's lives than take the time out to heal themselves. What do we have at the heart, please? Okay, too many cards. We're going to take this one. It fell out first. Two of Swords, Halifax, falsehood. Goes along perfectly with everything we're saying here, Pisces. This is an energy of confusion, indecision. Keeping you in this energy of not being able to move forward and align with your purpose, but always acting like they're sticking their neck out for you. No, I got you, Pisces. Just, you stay here, I'll take care of everything. This can also be them acting like they support you, but really, all they're doing is trying to get close to you so they can sabotage you. Oh. And again, that is an energy that I'm very experienced with. Oh yes, I most certainly am. Sometimes, people will act like they're doing all the heavy lifting for you. They'll act like they're really going out on a limb for you. They may even be very generous with their time, resources, to create this illusion that they really have your highest good and best interest in mind, all as a means to keep you from elevating and moving forward. Be careful of these people. These people are the enemy. Very dangerous individuals that have one mission and one mission only, to stop you and end you. Because the thing is, Pisces, if you're not able to step into your purpose and function inside of your purpose, then you haven't really lived. You've fallen victim to the simulation of what other people have in mind for you. You have no identity. You are what those other people say you are. And then we have Ha-Amia, ritual and ceremony. Queen of Swords energy. And this is the energy you need to be moving in right now, Pisces. This is not somebody you want to mess with. This is a no BS, very straight talking, very quick thinking, very self-sufficient, very perceptive individual that will cut you down to size. Queen of Pentacles stacked with the Queen of Swords. Very powerful. This is you stepping fully into your power, Pisces. A lot of these people don't want you to think that you're capable of going it alone, but you're very independent in your thoughts and your judgment, Pisces. You don't need any of these people to tell you who you are or what you can and cannot accomplish. Again, this is all a part of the simulation. It's all a part of the illusion. You're somebody who's very intuitive. You're now functioning in this energy where you have this very cool demeanor, very deliberate in the way you move. You just slice without even needing to think about it, because you know that you're moving in an energy of divine guidance. And what I mean by slice is that you don't give these energies an audience. You don't allow them any space inside your auric field to try and reconnect the narcissistic cords of attachment to you anymore. It's over. A lot of these people, depending on where you are on this timeline, they can't even get in contact with you, or they're too scared to contact you because they don't know how much you know about what they did. You know enough to have made the decisions you've made. What do we have at the throat? Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy, Ashila. The illusion has come to an end. Here you are, in all your power. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe they wasted so much of my time. Look how many life clock minutes they took from me. You're like, ah, good job, demons. Huh? You had me inside that karmic cycle, that simulation, for years. For some of you, decades. God, the just judge. Contemplation makes the truth known in legal proceedings. I feel like this is you showing up to this judgment. God showing you the truth, or enough of it, like I was saying. God's like, sit down, my child. We're going to show you the karmic cycle you've been through. This is all a part of how we deliver karma to these opposing energies, these people in your life, these imposters. They need to know that you know, Pisces. And then, my child, you can move forward in power into your new life and do what you always came here to do. And that, in and of itself, will also be a part of these individuals' karma. Seeing you succeed, seeing you on top, seeing you happy and abundant. What do we have at the third eye, please? Page of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Iazel, God who rejoices, divine comfort, gives consolation and protection from one's enemies. Page of Cups is a very intuitive energy, also very studious. It's like after the divine shows you how many life clock minutes were taken from you during this energy of judgment. It's like you're now running towards your purpose, your new life. Some of you could be working out. This angel here is hella ripped. Or it's a message here that you need to take on some sort of physical activity. This is an excellent way to reinforce your ascension, your transition into a new timeline, a new life. Really what it is, Pisces, that I'm getting here for you. The divine wants you to leave no stone unturned. Do as much as you possibly can. Why not take it to the absolute limit in regards to development and awakening? They really want you to see just how powerful you are. You all hold this superhero energy, the ability to be the absolute best version of yourself that has ever existed. You aligning with that timeline. Where do we have the crown to close this sacrifice? Okay. The moon. Gabriel. Pisces energy to close the reading. God is my strength. Divine revelation reveals messages, has the power to destroy. This is the truth about you. All coming to the light, Pisces, about who you really are, and this illusion, this karmic cycle that you've been living in with these demons.
No, I don't think you should do that, Pisces. Just stay here. We'll take care of everything. Okay? You don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to take any chances. Just stay here. We got your best interest in mind. We're always sticking our neck out for you. We can supply you with whatever you need.
This is you waking up to the lie, to the deception, releasing any sort of fear that we're all byproducts of this karmic cycle, and stepping directly into your power and purpose, Pisces, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, should you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like a personal reading. All that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donations, Pisces. Take care.